It's really quiet in here. It's more fun when it's really noisy. And then everybody who's been here at least 100 times, which is about 20 years, knows what it means, right? No? No? Okay, who's been here? Nestor. What? Cowbell, what's it mean? Monty Python, bring out your dead? I'm not dead? No? Okay. Moving on. Okay, here's tonight's timeline. Thank you all for coming. We have a speaker tonight, and we have a break, and then we'll pick it back up. And then we have the famous drawing at the end for all these goodies. First timers, go ahead, don't be shy, raise your hand. Yes, this is great. Oh, way in the back too. Okay, Nestor, thank you. So the reason we do that is not so much to find out who is the first one, first time you come to the meeting, but because all the old timers know the mission statement by heart. In fact, Nestor's been here for 20 years. You could recite it from over there without looking. 2000, yeah. So, why do we do this? We want to share technology and what we're doing, our knowledge in the Java world here in the San Diego space. What's going on around town, what's interesting, and what are the cool things that you're doing with Java at your company, or maybe as a side project. So, and of course, a little bit of networking and a little bit of pizza. Sometimes we even have beer here. I guess the beer guys didn't show up today. Easy to become a member, it's join the meetup site. And on that note, that's where I also figure out how much pizza to buy. And so, we had around 40 people sign up, and I think I gauged the pizza okay, though I think the meat went very quickly tonight, so maybe more meat pizza next time. We are also hosted up on Facebook and a little group on LinkedIn. Though the meetup site is where the majority of the notifications are. Announcements, and a word from our sponsor, which is ResMed. Did you have an announcement? Okay. There we go. So, moving on. Other announcements. I'm always looking for speakers. The idea where it was before in the past where we'd like to have a topic, well, we need a speaker for that topic, so I'm just requesting speakers. You can speak. If you got a pet project going on, it's a great time, and it doesn't have to be the full 90 minutes, so we can have 2 speakers, 45 minutes each. So get your buddy to come up here and talk too, either before you or after you. You warm up the crowd. Now the fun part, is anybody looking for work? This is that networking aspect. There we go. All right. Yeah, it's great. Go ahead. Who are you and what do you do?
My name is Daniel Wu, and I've been a software engineer for about 15 years. And my last job, I was working at PowerPoint, mainly working on Java projects. We're looking for work because our company went under and laid everybody off. So, looking for work.
Okay, very good. Is there anyone else looking? Okay, everybody's gainfully employed, happily employed. If you're unhappy, see me later. All right, now the next part, which is the other good part of this, is there any hiring managers looking for people to go work for their company? Anybody have open positions at their company? Oh, we got 1 or 2. ResMed is usually hiring, I don't know, is there any in the InfoSec area?
Well, not software engineering related. We were looking for like a risk analyst, but very different.
You never know who shows up to these groups.
Yeah, that's true. And as Paul said, guaranteed there's probably some software engineering, software developer type role open.
So normally, I would know about it. There's a Java opening or even an Android opening. Sometimes we have iOS openings. What I think right now is we'd have to check a look on the website to see if they're still open. We just had a few people come on board in the last couple of weeks, actually. But it's never, always check the ResMed site. It's always kind of updated based upon our HR needs.
Do you guys have software engineers on the security team, on your security team?
The quick answer is no. And the positions on our team, they open it very rarely. Yeah. I mean, I would love to grow out the team. And trust me, I'd be like announcing it from the top of the mountain. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Did anybody else think of an opening they might have at their company? No? All righty. Okay. Other announcement things going around town. The Kotlin meetup group meets on the first Wednesday of each month. The month of July, they made on the second Wednesday because it was July 4th. But it's kind of a sister group. Kotlin's kind of a dialect of Java. The JetBrains people, I think, created it and are pushing it a lot. So it goes in with IntelliJ. And of course, Android development is also in IntelliJ. Kind of interesting there. The next San Diego Java meetup will be happening here, but a week earlier than the third Tuesday. So it'll be the second Tuesday, August 14th. We got a special guest from Oracle coming on down to talk about the JDKs and the rapid releases that they're going through. So it should be an interesting one. And I think Don's been down here once before, so he's a pretty good speaker. I think this will be a good one. And then for the normal third Tuesday, we're going to be at a new location. It's just temporarily. It's going to be down, I won't say it's just north of the Qualcomm. I'll get more details on the meetup site, but they've offered to host and sponsor, which is great. And I'm trying to get a Java champion, another speaker from the, I believe it's the Houston area. And she'll be in talking about performance aspects of the JDK. But more to come. Please continue looking at the website and the JD and the meetup. Besides Comic-Con, which starts tomorrow night with preview, he has tickets. Is there anything else going around town that anybody knows about? Nothing. Wow, okay. Summertime. Everybody's going to the beach and having barbecues. Very good. All right. So, a little bit about Chris and his bio here, being a security engineer after being a developer, Java and that other language. C++, it's okay. But working in various domains. And I know I think you've spoken here once before.
I've hosted. I don't know that I've actually.
Yes.
Maybe not.
Okay,
It's been a while.
long time ago. All right. So, and apparently he is into camping and kayaking over the summer months too.
Yeah.
All right. So, let's here again, thank you to ResMed for hosting us and the sponsors tonight. And then, of course, help with the cleanup at the end of the evening and just throw everything into the trash. And without further ado, break here, and we'll turn it over to Chris.